What they don't want you to know about the Great Awakening. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This is an exciting time to be alive, isn't it? You see what's happening right outside your window? This is it. Welcome to the revolution. This is it, everybody. I'm going to break down what they do not want you to know about the Great Awakening. There has been a division. There has been a split. The shift in consciousness has already happened. The question is, are you doing your part to anchor in this fifth dimensional energy? You know, I talk a lot about that. I talk a lot about how to be the change right now. And I want you to know that the evil cabal, the government, whatever you want to say, the power in the 1% has infiltrated, and you have to be the change right now more than ever. This Black Lives Matters movement, the coronavirus, all of this is just the beginning. Get ready. There's going to be a whole lot more. People are getting pushed into an uncomfortable place, and that is okay. I want all of you to know that the Great Awakening is here. We are here to help everybody wake up. As you know, that great almighty cabal, the power, has been trapping everybody in the darkness, in the fear-based paradigm. What you see right now outside of your door, outside of your windows, is the third paradigm being purged out of our consciousness. All of the anger, all of the violence, all of the fear, the manipulation, it's got to go. Anything that is rooted in the third dimension has got to go. You are here right now. The fact that you clicked on this video, the fact that you're subscribed, you are here to be the change. You have to wake up and be the leader right now and lead by example. There's a whole lot of information out there that is being kept. And I want each and every one of you to understand that this is happening for a reason. There are a lot of people that have held the third dimension in place, and it is losing its grip. The fear has got to go. Now, let's start with the coronavirus and how people were brainwashed into believing a virus was going to change the Great Awakening. I think a lot of what they planned to do backfired, and it created a mass shift in consciousness, and people are waking up to the truth. Because of social media, because of this amazing digital age that we are in, people are waking up to the truth. If you have a cell phone, you can now record the videos, and the media, the mainstream media, does not have a major part in this any longer. Yes, there are a lot of people that still listen to the news. I want all of you to know that the news is still fear-based marketing and agenda. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with the truth. Welcome, Lulu. Welcome, Emma P, Tim, Victor. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all for being here. There is a huge shift in consciousness happening right now. I want all of you to know that we are going to win this. And do not mistake the violence and the pillaging and the riots outside for nothing less than the Great Awakening. That's what this is all about. What you're seeing outside your windows are the third dimension being purged out of our consciousness. It has to go. We have to go through it. All of the dark, all of the negativity, we have to go through it. We have to light up the darkness. That's exactly what this is all about. We are experiencing the collective conscious shift. And I want to let each and every one of you know that this is coming from a place of love. Believe it or not, there are people waking up to this truth, and they are switching teams over to the love side. I know a lot of you have already felt the change. All we have to do now is anchor in this new energy. The fifth dimension is all about unconditional love. This is about awakening to your true spiritual path, who you really are. Do not let the 1%, the evil cabal, control you any longer. This is the new beginning. This is us creating the new earth. What do you want the earth to look like? Everything that was rooted in fear is now being pushed to the surface for you to look at. All the angry people out there in the streets, they are creating the change. The Black Lives Matter movement is the last threshold. We are so close to a paradigm shift. People are waking up right now more than ever. The question is, what are you going to do about it? How are you anchoring in this new energy? I love each and every one of you. I want you to know that there is nothing to be afraid of. There is a huge shift in consciousness, that it's already happened. We all just have to do our part. Tori, the 1% has to do with reptilians. Yes, there are a lot of energies that are dark, reptilians being one of them. There are the grays. There are a lot of entities that are holding in the third dimension that want everybody to stay in the darkness. And I want you to know that this is not going to happen. It's just not possible. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing right outside your windows, because we have seen a mass shift in consciousness, and the powers that be want to hold everybody back. Now, you have to let go in order to create this change. We cannot hold on to the old ways any longer. We have to accept that the new earth is being created right now. That's what this Great Awakening is all about. You have to do your part to bring in the fifth dimension right here on planet Earth. The love is happening. The shift in consciousness has already happened. It's just a matter of what are you doing about it. This comes down to the daily practice. Every single day, people are connecting the dots. I've never seen so many people in my entire life wake up right now. Honestly, it's a very exciting time to be alive. I've seen people come out of the blue and just start asking me questions, and it's amazing. The light is here to stay. You have to do your part to speak up and tell everybody the truth. We are here to anchor in this fifth dimension. Shout out to everybody who's vegan. Shout out to everybody who is working on themselves, purifying their consciousness. I want all of you to know that your voice is being heard. This is working, people. Everything we're doing right now, it's working. We need to get out there in the streets, use your digital platforms to spread the truth. Everything that you're doing is not going unnoticed. The evil cabal, they are crumbling. The 1%, the reptilians, the darkest energies that you can think of right now, they are crumbling. They are so furiated about what's happening right now because we are waking up too fast. They can't control all of us. Once you realize who you truly are, everything will unfold to you. Now, as time continues, I want you to know that there's going to be even more threats. There's going to be even more violence and chaos. There's talk about a complete blackout. That's why I'm hopping on this live video. We don't even know if we're going to have internet soon. The mandatory curfews right here in LA is on 5 p.m. You can't even go outside. So the more they control, the more the third dimension is slipping away. You have to start connecting those dots. Recognize that the third dimension is only being held by people that are living in fear. So wake up to the truth of who you really are. Do not listen to what's going down on the news. I want you to know that there is a pure, infinite consciousness happening right now on planet Earth. And the time right now to wake up has never been easier. You have to go within. This isn't going to happen through some sort of angry protest. There's no judgment here. Everybody's waking up of the evolution of where they are at on the soul. Everything that I talk about right here on the channel involves us experiencing that higher consciousness. So thank you for everybody who's expanding their cup. I want you to know that you're voice is being heard. Your truth is really now. And you know why? Because they're censoring it. A lot of the videos right here on my channel have gotten removed. I've made a lot of TikTok videos that have gotten removed. Facebook put me in jail even. I've been banned. I've been censored on all platforms. So that's why I created the Patreon family. We are here to wake people up. If you feel like joining the High Vibe Tribe, consider clicking on the Patreon link in the description of this video. That is where you will find more information to get access to the exclusive content. And I put all the information on the Signal app. It is my favorite app for getting past the encrypted server, okay? The Signal app is where we can communicate one-on-one, and you can also join the group chat. I get a lot of DMs and a lot of people messaging me about what's happening right now. I want to let all of you know that I spend most of my time on the Inner Circle members and the people that want to join on Patreon. That is where you get the best bang for your buck. Because I simply don't have time to answer all the DMs. I do my best. So I just had to throw that out there, because if you feel like joining the group and you want to take it to that next level, then check out the Patreon page. We would be happy to have you in the Inner Circle group. The tribe is growing so fast. I've honestly never seen so many people wake up. It's just incredible. Now, what you might be experiencing are symptoms of awakening as we enter in the age of Aquarius. What does that mean to you? The age of Aquarius talks about the time of enlightenment, the time of the ascending age. Just picture that wheel of energy. We are waking up. We are on the upper end of that circle, coming together. That's why what you see going on right now has to happen. We have to purge out all of the old ways before we can do the new. Everything that's going on, including the coronavirus, is a ploy to keep you in the dark. This is a very exciting time to be alive, and don't make the mistake of being trapped in the dark. We are here to realize our true self. The age of Aquarius involves people coming together, communities being built. We're getting out of the cities. We are acknowledging what it means to have true sustainability. You have to understand that the evil cabal, the government, they want to keep you in the city. They want to keep you trapped and controlled. The system is real. The system has been kept in play to keep you in the third dimension, to keep you in fear. And they are using the mind control and the tactics through the media, which has infiltrated social media as well. Don't think that everything that you see on social media is true, because it's been completely censored and manipulated to make you believe what they want you to believe, not what's really going on. That's why I advise you to just turn off the news or throw away your TV altogether. Better yet, just get rid of it, because the media is always just going to blow up things out of proportion and emphasize their agenda, not the true agenda, not the spiritual path. There has been a mass shift in consciousness already. All you have to do is do your part. That's it. I've been getting a lot of questions about what do I do to anchor in the fifth dimension, and you have to do your inner work. All of that fear, all of the injustice, all of those things that have been holding you back have to be brought up to the surface. You have to go through them. The only way out is through. It's an exciting time to be alive. What they don't want you to know is you are pure infinite consciousness. You are immortal. Once you open up your third eye, once your Kundalini system is activated, you cannot go back. They want you to keep eating the toxic food. They want you to keep living mindless, meaningless lives. The corporate agenda has gone too far. We need to circle back on what that really means. What does it mean to really be alive right now? What does it mean to be the change. To be the change, people. That's exactly what is being demanded of you right now. If you are waiting for a sign, let this be it. Patreon.com/theinfinitecup is the Patreon Inner Circle page. The link is right here on this video, right here on the title of this video, patreon.com/theinfinitecup. You can also click in the description. There is a live link. You will find details on how to find other spiritual people on the path. This is the Inner Circle group. There is nothing to be afraid of, people. I want you to know that if you're protesting, that's when you need to be safe, because they're all positive, peaceful protests are turned violent. There is no nonviolent protest happening right now because they want to induce more fear. As soon as things get violent and physical, that's exactly what they want. We cannot fall for this trap. Love has always been the answer. It always will be. And I'm not saying just sit back and don't do anything. I'm telling you to spread your voice. I'm telling you to spread your truth. There is so much happening right now on this planet that everybody needs to be aware of. And you have to ask yourself, which side are you on? Because as times continue to get like this, we are infiltrating the mainstream. There are huge powers that be that are keeping everybody trapped in that third dimensional energy. The environment, the media, the food that you eat, the air that you breathe, everything has been created to keep you in that toxicity. Now, you might have already experienced in the shift. If you are already anchoring in this fifth dimension, we need to lend a hand to the other people. Be the leader right now. Explain to people that are asking. That's exactly what's happening, Tori. You know what's going on. People in the chat, shout out to everybody in the chat room right now. Shout out to everybody expanding their cup. You know exactly what's going on. I'm just here to promote the light and spread positivity. You have to choose love right now more than anything. People are waking up to this truth, and there's never been more of an exciting time to be alive. Again, you have to ask yourself, which side are you on? You have to use your digital platforms to embrace what is really happening in our streets, the protests, the violence. Even the coronavirus has purged everything. We are here to realize our true self. Now, I want you to know that the government has created connections with the pharmaceutical companies, with the meat industry, the dairy industry, all of it. This entire environment that you would call the system or the man is keeping everybody in the third dimension. We have to get out of the matrix. That's what this is. The matrix is the third dimension. The matrix is fear. When you break free of the matrix, you understand what I'm talking about. For those of you that are stuck in it, know that there is another choice. There is a path beyond fear. And it's right here in your heart. It is called the fifth dimension. We are here to realize our true self. And I talk about this every single day right here on the YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of this change. The fact that you clicked on this video tells me that you are here for the change. I want all of you to know that the change that is coming is rooted in love. What you see on the TV screen is just what the media wants you to see. The police, the National Guard are always going to induce more fear. They are not following orders and creating violence on purpose. You are being right now. You have to understand how this works. As we continue to go forward and the energy is expanding to a more love-based consciousness, the people that are controlling are going to be more demanding, and they're going to test you even more. They're going to push all your buttons. They're going to trigger you. Now, you have to ask yourself, are you in that reactive mode? Are you stuck in reactivity? Or are you doing something conscious? That is what spirituality is all about. That is what awakening is all about. If you are stuck in your emotions, you need to feel all of them all the way through and get that balance before you talk about your truth. Because otherwise, you're just going to bring more emotional garbage onto this, more negativity onto this process, and that is not okay. You have to ask yourself, are you reacting or are you creating? Are you the sheep or are you the shepherd? Every single day, you are given the opportunity to wake up. Thank you, everybody who understands this truth, who understands what's really going on right now. I want you to know that the powers that be are crumbling. They are afraid. That's exactly why they are retaliating with the violence. That's why the police has created a curfew. They don't want you outside protesting. They know how powerful you really are. They want you to just stay inside. So please know that this is happening for a reason. This is happening to wake the planet up. Now, each and every one of you have been assigned a task based on your higher self, based on your intuition. You have to go deep here. What are you being guided to do? What is being asked of you from the universe? There is a mass global awakening happening right now. We cannot stand in the shadows any longer. You've seen the documentaries. You know exactly what's happening. You connect the dots. Now it's time to be the change. Now it's time to wake the planet up. And you do that by doing your inner work. The fifth dimension is all about unconditional love. Now, the powers that be, they are going to keep you in the third dimension, and they're going to try everything they possibly can to break down. We cannot let this happen. We cannot create more violence and stoop to their level. There is a huge global awakening happening right now. I've seen it happen. I've felt the shift. Now it's just everybody doing their part to catch up. There is a lot of dark energy that is being exposed right now. The CIA and the documents are being leaked. The people are here to spread the truth. So, as time goes forward, I want you to know that we are here to be the change. This is a huge global spiritual awakening. It has nothing to do with what you see on the surface. If people are getting trapped in the fear, that is their own karma. We are here to realize our true self. Use your gifts. You are waking up to this truth. You are waking up to this real power that is the fifth dimension, the real unconditional love. Now ask yourself right now, what would love do? What would somebody who loves themselves do right now while people are rioting in the streets? You have to speak up. You have to spread the light and the positivity. You have the power in your pocket right now to spread your voice, spread the truth about what's really going on. Do not give your energy to the dark. You have to open up the light. As we move forward, there's going to be even more chaos. I want you to know that every time there's been a shift in consciousness like this, there's been even more oppression, even more injustice. So it's a ping pong game. Right now, the ball is in our court. We got to hit it back. Shout out to Tim in the chat right now. You know exactly what's going on, brother. Shout out to all the Inner Circle members. I know you might think that the Great Awakening is not happening, but all you have to do is look outside. Right now, we are creating the change. I'm telling you, we are so close to a paradigm shift. I've seen police members kneeling with protesters. I've seen governors talk about the truth. People are drawing that line in the sand. That's what this is all about. Let's talk about the chakra system for a minute. Because when you understand the chakra system, you understand what's going on. Now, healthy boundaries has to do with the third chakra. That's why I talk about Kundalini energy. Your chakras and get the energy into the higher chakra centers. You have to draw those healthy boundaries. If you do not have healthy boundaries in your life, you have a blocked third chakra. Now, what they don't want you to know is how to open your third chakra and how to be your true creative self. Your third chakra has to do with creativity, your power center. Who are you and what is your purpose on this planet? The top elites are being exposed right now, Carissa. Everything is happening right now. It's all out there. It's all available right on the internet. The documents from the CIA, you name it. Whatever justification process you need is happening, and it is available to you. The entire political system is crumbling. The economic system, you really have to circle back to what is real in your life. I'm talking about growing your own food, being a part of the change, getting away from the system, exiting the matrix. Get rid of the matrix altogether. If you are a part of the system, you're just perpetuating the problem. We have to exit the system. We have to spread the light. Right now, that is what's being called of us. There is a huge awakening happening right now. For those of you that are just joining the video, there is a huge shift in consciousness happening right now. What they don't want you to know is you are infinite. You are pure consciousness. You have to do your work. If you're experiencing anything in fear, that is the third dimension being purged out of your system. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody experiencing this higher consciousness. This Black Lives Matter movement is real. I don't care if you're white, black, green, yellow, purple. You all have to do your part right now. I want you to know that this is, I love each and every one of you. There is a mass confusion about what the Great Awakening is, and anything that is rooted in fear, that is the third dimension. I don't know how easy to explain it to you, because a lot of people have been asking, what is the fifth dimension? What is it all about? The Great Awakening involves you exposing the truth, exposing the powers that be to create the change. I love each and every one of you. I'm just excited to be here. For everybody, I'm curious right here in the chat, just tell me, have you felt the shift? Just type it in. I have felt the shift. I'm curious if it's just me and I'm just living alone in my own little world, or if you really felt it too. Just type it in. I have felt the shift. If you haven't felt it, then don't type anything. Because I know there's been a lot of confusion. I'm reading your comments right now, and there's been a lot of confusion about what this is about. So just tell me, have you felt the shift? Just type it in real quick. I have felt the shift. If not, it's all good. I will continue to explain what that is. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, I'm not alone here. So the shift has happened. The shift has already happened. Preston, thank you. Yes, we are the shift. Thank you. Everybody understands that this is real now, okay? Yes, thank you, Miss Lady. Multiple shifts, right? Multiple shifts. Yes, I agree. I have felt multiple shifts as well. And that's why every day when I enter my meditation, I am being guided through this process, and I'm just giving you the download. This is exciting. It's so exciting. I'm reading your comments right now. Okay, so now the next step is to spread the light. Everybody, if you have felt this shift, you have to spread the light. The shift is going from the third dimension of fear into a fifth dimensional energy from pure love. Right now, I have pure love in my heart, and I love everybody. It's just that simple. So when you feel that energy, you have to spread it to the people that you come in contact with. That's why the real protesting has to do with peace and love. We are all our own guides. We are all our own truth seekers. We are here to realize our true self. You are the one that you have been waiting for. You have to go within. That's why I talk about meditation so much. As some of you know, I'm a certified Raja yoga instructor and meditation teacher. Check out the guided meditations right here on the channel. Check out my podcast, the Infinite Cup Podcast. Every single day I'm providing content right here on this channel. And it is happening for a reason. I feel a major calling to promote the shift. This is happening right now as we speak, and do not make the mistake that the riots and the violence is coming from a place of fear. These people out in the streets right now are demanding change. There's no other way to go about it. The system has failed us. Everything that is corporatized, everything that is created, the inequality, the plague of violence and racism is coming to the surface right now. We are waking up the planet with every action, with every thought. So make sure you do your part right now to be the change. I am just excited to be alive and to be here with you. I've never seen so many awakened souls in my entire life. Seriously. I love all of you. I know that there is a path. All you have to do is go within. Trust your guides. Trust your higher self. Trust your intuition. For anybody experiencing the third dimension or the fourth dimension right now, if you feel stuck, you have to go deeper. You have to go deeper within yourself. Meditate. Get outside. Let go, surrender, and repeat. Mantra. Let go, surrender, and repeat. You have to get out of your own way. Let that higher vibration come to you. The fifth dimension is descending upon planet Earth, not the other way around. We are not ascending to the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is descending upon us. That's why you need to restructure your life to accept what is, not what you think is happening, what is truly happening. We can no longer polarize the energy. We can no longer get stuck in the lower vibration. Everything that is rooted in fear has got to go. I mean, it's just that simple. You are here to purge everything out of your system. That's what you see going on outside. Please do not mistake the riots and the violence as negativity. This is the Great Awakening happening right before our very eyes. Yes, Thomas, you see the angel numbers. That is you waking up to this truth. Shout out to all my empaths, my fellow empaths and light workers out there. You are extra sensitive. So please go in nature. Get into that solitude. Now is the time to meditate and send your energy out into the universe because we need it. The world needs your love. The world needs your light right now. There's a lot of confusion and chaos and negativity. You can banish all of that right now with the power of love. For those of you that are empaths and light workers, you have the ability to love even more than normal folk. So do what you do best and love life. I've never been so excited in my life. I've never seen such a shift in consciousness. Now you have to ask yourself, what are those things in your life that need to be brought to the surface? What are those skeletons in your closet that you've been avoiding? You have to let go of the toxic people in your life. You have to embrace the fifth dimensional energy. You have to get rid of all obstacles here and now. Now, yes, as we continue to go forward, there are going to be people that are going to fall into the darkness and people that are going to wake up to the light. That's why right now is so important. That's why I'm jumping on this live video. That's why I've been pumping out content as much as I possibly can, because we are on that tipping point. Right now, we are on the tipping point of humanity. I can see it. It's like the roller coaster. We're at the top. Click, click, click. My hands are about to go up like, woo, let's do it. Let's ride. Woo, hands up, baby. It's exactly what's happening. Now, we haven't fallen down the roller coaster yet. We are still inching our way up, click by click. Are you with me? Are you in the roller coaster with me? We are going up, click by click. Now, as things go up, it gets even more vulnerable, meaning people are going to be thrown on either side of the coin. Your friends are going to stop believing in you. Your family members, people are going to be portraying the fear and embracing the darkness just as much as they are the light. The evil cabal, the reptilians, the grays, whatever dark entity that you can possibly imagine, they are afraid right now. They are afraid of what's really going to happen because they are losing their power. Everything that comes from their power is sourced their dimension out of fear. Let's all do this together. Let's all get on this roller coaster and just ride the wave. That's exactly what we need to do. The more you meditate, the more you can get into that witness mode and let go of your feelings, let go of your emotions. Get out of that emotional body. Feel your feelings all the way through you. Let go of that mindless, restless mind that's just agitating you 24/7. This is where the diet comes in. This is where practicing real self-control, the discipline, yogic diet, the spiritual path, all of the techniques that I talk about right here on the channel, you have to use them. You have to start doing this practice in order to increase the consciousness right now on planet Earth. We are all here to wake up. It's an exciting time to be alive. Now, I've seen a lot of fear in my inbox, a lot of direct messages. People don't know what to do. And that's because the evil cabal is working to keep you in the dark. You have to understand that the entire police academy, the National Guard, our entire military and government system keep people in fear. We do not need guns here. This war that is happening right now is a spiritual war. This is happening behind the scenes. This is an invisible war. This is not a war that is atomic. You will not see nuclear bombs being dropped. You will not see any. You are going to see changes happening on the invisible spectrum. The spiritual warfare is happening right now. And this movement is the battle. This battle right now that we are in is a part of the spiritual war that is thousands of years. There has been repression of this information that has created the toxicity and the violence that we are all experiencing right now. Now, as we continue to go forward, more people are choosing sides. You just have to ask yourself, are you on the light? Are you in this high vibe tribe? Or are you descending back into the darkness and into the fear? There's no judgment here, by the way. I want you to know that it's all love. It's all a process of love. If you're not entering into the fifth dimension now, it'll happen eventually. I just want you to experiencing it right now rather than waiting because it's available to you. There's no need. Now, as we go forward, recognize that there's going to be changes that are going to be implemented. I'm not talking about the New World Order. That is a third dimension. The NWO, the Illuminati, they have a lot of negativity and a confusion to keep you in the dark. As we go forward, there's going to be even more confusion. That's my video. That's why I'm pumping out content every day. Shout out to everybody who's sharing my videos. Shout out to everybody who's on the High Vibe Tribe already, who was awakened to this truth. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Tori, Jessica, I love each and every. I want you to know that your voice is being heard right now. Your truth is being heard. All the protesting is working. The system is crumbling right now, and they are fighting back and retaliating even more. This isn't going to be a gun-on-gun warfare. They're not going to start firing AK-47s and AR-15s in the streets. That's not going to happen this way. It's much deeper than that. The mind control, the manipulation is an invisible warfare. That's the true spiritual war, also known as World War III. It's right now. Now, do not let that intimidate you. Do not let that bring upon you. Let that empower yourself, because which side that you're on, so you can defend the earth. Right now, we are here for the light. We are here for this great awakening, and it's already happened. The shift has already happened. All you have to do is get your light tools, get your aura shining bright, unblock your chakras, get the Kundalini online, open up your third eye, expand your awareness, expand your creativity. You are an infinite spiritual being having a human experience. It's exactly what you are. Now, love has always been the answer. It's been a huge shift. You have to understand that the evil cabal, the 1%, the government, they have a huge marketing agenda. They control the media. They control the air that you breathe. If you live in a population density above 50,000, which is also known as a city, we are infiltrating the mainstream cities right now. This spiritual I talk about for years, people are just now coming on board with it. I've been doing this for 10 plus years, and only in the last couple years, people are finally waking up. That's how slow this evolution process is. That's how slow the changes happen. There's been so much momentum created for this exact moment right now. Are you anchoring in the fifth dimension and being the change, working on your shadow? Or are you promoting the fear and spreading the I love each and every one of you. The Great Awakening is here. I'm just excited, everybody. I just could talk to you all day. Honestly, I'm just so happy to be here to see this happen in my lifetime. It's just amazing. Shout out to everybody on the Patreon page. To know that I'm being censored. A lot of this information is being censored. They're removing my videos. So if you want to join the High Vibe Tribe, consider joining on Patreon. You'll find more information about how to join the Signal app. It is a complete encrypted server where you can get on my news feed. I talk about our circle group on the Signal app. It is a one-on-one communication that is completely uncensored. I do not answer all of my DMs. I need to put time on the inner circle members. The people that want to wake up, we are here for you, baby. I'm here. We are doing this together. The collective is here. The High Vibe Tribe is here for you. If you feel like joining, click the description. The link in the description is available to you. Special discount offers, all kinds of goodies and fun stuff when you join the High Vibe Tribe, because we are here to be the change. I want everybody in the inner circle group to know that you are loved. I love you. If you do not feel like joining the Patreon group, it's all good. I love you. Don't worry about it. Continue to enjoy the free content right here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. Follow you, everybody who's been sharing my videos. We are creating the new earth right now. This is it. This is the Great Awakening right now. Do your part to be the change. Do your part in your household, family. Speak your truth. Do not be afraid to speak your truth. I love all of. Until next time, guys, I'm out. Infinite love, infinite peace.